have like Pudge as well, and then just Pango. I don't think this can work. Like I don't know if it's because it's 5:30 for me a.m. in the morning, or if my brain's not working, but it should be the other way around. But this is also Phantom Assassin with Magnus, so these items are gonna come out really quick.
Yeah, and so the first two games we've kind of seen it be back and forth, and we have another video from Ush talking about the concept of throwing games.
To throw a game, everyone knows what it feels like to throw a game. It's miserable, you know? It can really demoralize the team. Dota is such a back and forth game, even amongst the best teams. Like, you'll even see teams that have a really good lead and they just end up making a few mistakes. You die on a few heroes and it snowballs. A couple more heroes die, then they get Roche, and then all of a sudden your 10k net worth advantage just turned into them having an advantage, them having Roche, cheese, stuff like this. I mean, since we're a new team, we definitely struggle with not ending the game and securing our wins like we should, but that's something that'll come in time.
So the concept of throwing games, Lacoste, have you figured it out, how to never throw a game?
Oof, I don't think anyone figured that one out, but I figured out how to do it. Like, it's very easy to do it. I've seen professional players do it. I have a pretty good grasp on it.
Yeah, that's a good thing to have a grasp on. I had a teammate who had a very strong grasp on it today. Was playing Lina one position, and then they saw the Razor in the off lane activate ult, and they ran right in. They died.
Very nice. Always love to hear about your pub experiences. This is what keeps me going forward in life. And new Sham draw, getting first blood one more time. Feeling it's the.
So,
are we watching the replay? It's the Rubik played by Nusham. Feeling Silencer 5 overextending, slightly feeding.
Just a little bit, unfortunately.
Yeah.
He has found himself in some interesting spots on this Silencer, that's for sure. It has been
He's a chat. I love it. He's chatting it up. Like, he's pinging it out now. Like, he's dead. Skewer, one shockwave.
Yeah, shockwave, trying to skewer him back, won't actually
skewer him
get
back, skewer him forward.
They'll get Argus.
Jenkins thinking about which direction to go. My man
North, south, east, west.
Needs guidance in life.
Needs a GPS. Get him from A to B. Fartus J up top with this Phantom Assassin. We saw this a couple times, like once or twice or so, when we looked at the Chinese region. I think it won one, and it was really good, and then it lost the other game, and it wasn't really good. It was
yeah, there was one game against Spectre where Phantom Assassin like completely popped off. There are certain matchups that just makes the hero feel really good to play. And Sonic is doing a very good job zoning them out. Fartus J. Well, I just jinxed it. Misses the creep. But he will pull the lane. Like, he will pull the lane top. Argus struggling here bottom as expected. There's going to be a lot of spam. Every single time I see Sven in action, I'm like, why are the teams picking this hero? There's so many better options, and it just feels like he's never ready to take a fight. He's got God Strength cooldown for long durations, like almost full 2 minutes, level 6, and also this is not the timing where he wants to join any of these fights. Both of these heroes are very low. So
kind of tough for them. Whoa.
2 points in Skewer. What the
Storm Hammer,
hell?
but they've got the telekinesis, and Argus is going to die to the Fade Bolt.
I don't think I've seen this build ever before. 2 points in Skewer on Magnus. 1 point in Shockwave. We'll message Jenkins on WhatsApp right now. See what's this about. Probably a misclick. He has another one. No stick charges available.
That's the new technology, and ooh, Jenkins, Skewer, at least gets feeling.
I see what he did there. He kills the Silencer, so he doesn't lose int, dives underneath the tower. Very well done by Janky.
Janky with a cheeky play.
Janky, very tanky there, but not tanky enough
Snowball
underneath the tower.
on the Fart SJ, and the jump over with the Phantom Strike, the Stifling Dagger, and Ush running away, but he is also tanky. His name may not be Janky, but he is tanky. Sonic? He's doing what he needs to do as a position 5 Fudge, right? Bottom lane again, Stormhammer. They'll split up, and that's because the skewer misses. Jenkins now body blocking, making sure his Bubby will survive.
And they have a big wave, almost 2 full waves that they're going to farm underneath the tower. How's mid lane doing? 21 and 9 on Crobulus, aka Dead Prophet. And Pango, 16 and 3. So Pango's struggling here.
One more time, Crobulus?
Yeah, it's the Dota name.
I like it. We should go back to saying Crobulus. I'd appreciate that. Sorry to cut you off. Talking about the Pangolier not doing as well as the Death Prophet.
Yeah, it's a Death Prophet made into melee matchup and double Wraith Band build.
Hook on Ush. Spear back, Phantom Strike, and Fart SJ is just not going to have the damage to get a kill there onto the Mars, but Snowball in, Sonic's dead.
So PA very involved into these like small items, full magic wand, orb of corrosion, casual slippers. So his Battle Fury timing is gonna be delayed, but then again he is playing with the Magnus, so maybe he's thinking I'll have some kind of an item to speed things up. Usually we don't get corrosion to dominate the lane, but right now he's sitting at 0-0-0. Sonic did die that one time, and the lane's in terms of CS going really well for Fart SJ. Let's see the hook. Snowball is available, gets him in the end.
Oh, that spear missing though, so that means the Warden is more than dead. Fart SJ will get credit for that kill, and they're going to bring in the Death Prophet Exorcism. Fart SJ, Phantom Strike over, actually closer to RRL. And they'll have the hook. Fart SJ now going south, still trying to chase, but Sonic, well, it looks like he's going to soak the damage and eat this death, because RRL Exorcism used and not really getting much tower damage. Still, though, thinking about going after Fart SJ, another Stifling Dagger.
If he had a Spirit Siphon available, but yeah, there's another Crypt Swarm. I Annihilate will help FSJ to get out of trouble. Backpacks Orb of Corrosion, gets a Bottle Charge, will TP back to top. So, in terms of CS, 40 CS on the Dead Prophet, and that means that she's at top of the net worth as well. Phantom Assassin second, but again, I'm little worried for this Sven, like his ability to come back into the game and like take some of these fights. Doesn't have anything to amplify his damage output. Man, I miss Solar Crest. This item has been dead for so long. Like, make him great again.
Yeah, let's get Solar Crest back and praise the sun some more with it. Again, 3 heroes now top once more. Sven backing up into the jungle, so no need to just station the silencer in a lane that's not being used. Stifling Dagger, Sonic coming over from the side, Spear lands, Snowball connects, and now Fart SJ body blocks, and they've got the silencer with the waves, and they get the kill on Fart SJ. Now, Rolling Thunder controlling these heroes, and Ush is gonna die. So, a good trade, but RRL is in again up into the top lane, and I Annihilate, he's got Swashbuckle in 5, Shield Crash, Snowball, they're going to catch up to him. There's another Shield Crash.
60%.
Mana.
You're not getting the kill there. Hook, misses.
Yeah, it was a bit of a mana issue for I Annihilate with the silencer there and throwing those glaives.
And BSJ, like a good support he is, TPs and tries to refill the bottle from Pango, but something went wrong. I'm not sure what it was. It's not allowed. It only works if you're position 4 or 5.
Spear, Stifling Dagger again, but Sonic, he's going to die. Another +2. Feeling, though, he'll die right afterwards. They're going to bring the Rubik in. The Warden's going to TP out successfully, and Ush might need to think about leaving because it's a dangerous spot for him to be in. They've got the vision, and, well, now they're going to go. Newsroom's here. I Annihilate still top.
Guys, stop going to the top lane, please. There's other lanes in the game. Crobulus mid, pops the Exo. Sonic is there, but needs help from the rest of the team. Like, even if he lands a hook, there's still 2 Spirit Siphons available. The 2 Raid Bands that we mentioned going into mech as the first item. We've seen Dead Prophets going for this off-lane build from the mid lane, but my question is, who's gonna scale? Like, who's gonna be that one scaling? Usually you have the off-lane, but Rolling Thunder.
Another Rolling Thunder.
A good angle. Like, he bounced really nicely. But then again, playing into Dead Prophet, like, you need to be very careful. Like, you get on top of Dead Prophet.
Fortis J still wants to kill on the Warden. Stifling Dagger finally does it, but how much have you committed for this? Spear actually a little bit back on that. Spirit Siphon. Fortis J is going to drop to RRL, who will lose his life. It's trades back and forth and back and forth.
What a beautiful game Dota 2 is, especially when played like this. 15 kills, 9.5 minutes. Janky finally decides to show up in the fight. That Empower's maxed out. And look at the stacks in the Dire Triangle. These are some, like, juicy stacks. Yeah, look at the Dire. Radiant ones are good, but the Dire, whew,
it's better.
It's massive. And Fortis J will farm it up. Look, 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 look. Ooh, it's already gone.
Oh, it was there, and now it's gone. But the Ancient Stack's still there. It's a beauty. Ooh, look at it.
Empower's maxed out. Blur running away, running out. And they will need another Blur. So, Fortis J, level 7 from this huge camp.
Oh. No, you don't. Crit action there. How's Sven doing? Took a stack. He's got Mask of Madness.
He's on top of the net worth. I'm not concerned for Sven's early game. He's level 10. Like, he's pretty massive. 3 levels ahead of Phantom Assassin. But the question is, can they capitalize on that? Like, they need to be able to get stuff done. You do have tower damage, so that means that with that profit, you can go for the kills. And something satisfying about the Phantom Assassin farm with Empower.
Oh, taking all these creeps, and they don't even know what they're getting hit by. They're not moving. They're not reacting. There's just something blurry in front of my eyes. They really need to go to the optometrist if it's that blurry from that close. Meanwhile, feeling Die-Nine Annihilate. This is more of what we saw in that last game for the Silencer. And look at that, Fortis J. Getting looking towards that Deso.
Yeah, still not on top of net worth. A bit of a different build. Like, I've seen even the Phantom Assassins picking up Battle Furies, even though they do have Magnuses on their team. It's just to speed things up, but because you can't really always play with Magnus, like, if he's not there. This also means that...
So? Arena and Rubik in trouble will eventually fall to Ush. They get the kill on Sonic as well. And this will be the tier 1 tower mid dropping.
So 2 kills plus a tower. And to go back to my point is, like, you can't always follow Phantom Assassin, like, but if you do, that also means that you're not getting the farm on Magnus, so your items are gonna be delayed. The BSJ has Casual Blade of Alacrity on Phantom Assassin. Not sure what this one is about. Maybe he feels, you know, just a casual Yasha. Very interesting. Yeah, it looks so.
Even game thus far, 3rd game of the series, and the odds have been favoring Fart Studios so far from esportsbet.io. And, well, right now, they're favoring another NA team. This is the first time we've seen them favorites like this.
Maybe it's coming from Dead Prophet. I think Dead Prophet overall as a hero just, like, showed how fast the hero can play, taking out the towers, taking out the Roche. You get to that level 12, you know that Roshan is definitely on the menu, but we'll have to see in terms of the execution. Sven is pretty massive. Argius does have Mask of Madness, Echo Saber going into Blink next. So once he decides to join, it's gonna be a lot of damage. Like, even with one level of Exo and just God Strength, they can take down Roche.
And we'll see who goes to get Roche first, because Deso's usually the timing on PA getting, or trying for Roche as well, right?
Yeah, but it's gonna get delayed since he
Thanks to
just picked up Yasha. I mean, it's this, it's an item that also amplifies your farm, and he's been farming with the Empower for the last pretty much 3-4 minutes. How's Mag doing? He's been following PA, but I think he also needs to play a bit more greedy.
Smoke from Fart Studios. They find Argus, and they're going to steal the War Cry. Jenkins, there's no way to really close the gap and get an RP down.
Damage from Pango. I annihilate. Empower plus double damage in bottle. Like, this is going to be massive if they can find the fight. Global Silence one more time is available on Feeling.
So, Global Silence, we'll see how they use it, if they want to use it right now. Argus is still trying to farm up that Blink Dagger, and that's what he really wants to get in his hands, to get that initiation.
Fardas J deciding to go for Manta Style as his basically first item on Phantom Assassin.
So, not the Deso, not what we were really expecting there from the Phantom Assassin. Arena mid, I Annihilate's caught. Hook's not going to land, but they'll still get the kill there onto the Pangolier. Double damage held in bottle the entire time.
Trying to delay it as much as possible. If he dies one more time, immediately we'll hold that double damage, so...
In a row.
Inside the Roche pit they go, and something that I mentioned, like even without Exo being level 2, Sven will use ulti, and Roshan goes down, so... Scan does reveal that Radiant is up to something inside the Roche pit, wondering what that could be, but yeah, I want to see Jenkins farm up more. He's been off to a really good start, and then decided to just play with PA, which I think is a mistake. Like, you need to be able to scale as Magnus. You also want to get the Guardian Greaves against Death Prophet, against Sven. Like, these are two physical cores, and also being able to dispel global, that's pretty big.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
End of Exo. They don't find anybody just yet. Sonic gonna try to TP out. Just gets away. We have not seen really much contention when it comes to Roches in this series.
Yeah, it seems like both of the teams like either don't value it as much, especially the first Roche. Sven going in, lacking a little, some damage. If he had God Strength there, potentially that's a kill.
Kill is there for Fardas J to kill off healing. And now they're coming the other way. They've got the Walrus Punch on a Fardas J. Shards block him in after he Phantom Struck over to Jenkins. Global Silence is used, and this is looking like a dead Magnus. They're going to even blink for more. Nushim on the run, but Ush is there with the blink as well as the spear. They've got the control. They'll spear the Sven back, but it won't matter.
Good buyback from Feeling. Like, at least they get something done. They get the global off. This is why I would want Magnus to get slightly more farm. Guardian Greaves, you dispel the global silence. You can reinitiate with the Scuba early on, and then with RP follow up.
But Sonic too. Silence, spear, lands, and another one. Argus getting a kill onto this Pudge and moving around the map really well. 2K lead early on, but if I've learned anything from this series, net worth in North American Division 2 means nothing.
It really doesn't matter. It's all about who can make the moves and pretty much make the game easier for the enemy team. Fardas J farming this bottom lane, now on top of net worth. He's been farming with the Empower this whole time, holding on to Apple. Very tanky, but the Strength Treads almost has 2,000 HP. Wondering what his next item is going to be, whether he thinks he needs a bit more damage. I would prefer if that's just a Deso, because you want to build it as soon as possible, get those charges up. And looking at the Dota Plus, still favoring Radiant team, 54% I believe.
It's pretty close, that's for sure. So, Philosopher's Stone picked up there for Fart Studios. They'll pass that on over. We'll see who's going to be holding that at the end of the day. I feel like giving that up and not using it or not getting that extra gold is the wrong choice. So I'm curious to see who will hold it.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Maybe it's going to be that Pudge.
Well, this allows him to get some items, because as a 5, like, you don't get to do much. But also, I wouldn't mind seeing it in a
Radiant's middle
Rubik.
tower is under attack.
He does hold Eye of the Vizier at the moment, but to have some extra range with the lens with Arcane Supremacy maxed out, so like the cast range on the spell gets pretty ridiculous. Good global.
Hush. Up in the air, Global Silence used, and Annihilate's going to drop. They've got the Snowball going after Nushim at the same time. Walrus Punch up into the air, and now, well, Telekinesis. Spear comes through. Nushim's going to die to the Stormhammer of Argius, and this Sven is
Under attack.
out of control, and there really hasn't been much answer from FSJ just yet, and he wants that Deso. But what did he purchase with the other amount of gold? He picked up a Diffusal Blade.
Really? Huh.
Interesting.
So he didn't read the patch note for the last 7 years. It doesn't dispel things. It doesn't dispel Global Silence, Warcry, or anything. I'm really curious about this
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Diffusal Blade pickup. Maybe they wanted to pick Phantom Lancer for him. Rest of the team didn't want it, and he's like, you know what, guys? I'm gonna make a cosplay of PL, so we'll get Manta style. Diffusal Blade burn their mana.
Yeah, we'll see when he learns Doppelganger, if he'll complete the cosplay. But I don't know if that's too likely. I don't think they've implemented that into the game yet, cosplaying. Sonic? Ooh, they are aware. And it's the spidey senses of the warden tingling, and he just blinks away. Interesting move right there. Just to get away. Jenkins, by the way, still farming, wants the Guardian Greaves eventually. Also thinking about getting that shard for the Horn Toss.
They didn't really prioritize his farm. Lowest net worth core in the game. Like Rubik's also getting pretty close. Nushim, a type of a player that does consume a lot of farm. Like he does play with the farm well, so no complaints there.
Got it. That should help.
Dire's top tower is under
You
attack.
said he was kind of following the Phantom Assassin, right? So just feels as though that's not exactly the best interest for him. Spear Arena gonna land on the way down, and another quick kill onto Annihilate. They have caught this Pango 3 times now, and it has felt pretty efficient every single time.
He did decide to go for Yules, which is a good way of dispelling things, but RP.
But Global Silence, and RRL is going to survive. He's got that mech. The spear
the
connects
one
on the
tree.
lonely tree. Oh, FSJ. Unfortunate for him. Phantom Strike. It's not looking like it's going to matter because everybody's here for another NA team, and they will get a kill onto this Phantom Assassin once again.
And
Ooh,
another spear. That's
Ush is landing every single spear.
Fart Studios, they have like relatively good vision. One behind the tier 1 tower. It's just that this Sven is really hard to fight right now. He also decided to, like, he was thinking, do I need Assault Curious? Do I need the MKB? And yeah, 40% accuracy on that spear. Not too bad. Maybe some of those are also from like the farming, so you know that they don't land. But Sven, let's see what his next item is gonna be. He was thinking about the MKB, but also Silver Edge works, being able to break people, and also you can go for the solo pickoffs once you have that Silver Edge level 18.
Offense is going to be key with this Sven. They smoked up as Fox Studios. So, can you?
Nothing. Great snowball.
There's the snowball. Perfect, honestly. Spear lands again. The Warden's still going to die. They've got the Dismember. It's controlling up RL, but they've got the mech to get the kill on the part of J. And now, well, the lose RL. Sven going to try and get into this fight. Annihilate very quickly. The arena's going to be off the mark, unfortunately, and
Yeah.
will only get
Not
3.
every spell can be perfect, but Argius It is massive on this one, and you can already feel like he's 3,000 gold ahead of Phantom Assassin. Fortis J did die 2 or 3 times in a row, making himself like his scaling very difficult, I would say. Did pick up the shard, so some extra damage coming out from that, but still no BKB, no Deso on Phantom Assassin. Tough game, tough game, tough build.
What a bounty!
Illusion. 7k lead. And every time I say net worth, I am reminded it's just a number. I keep forgetting. I keep thinking, oh, you know, 8k lead, they're in a solid spot, but with the way these teams has fought back, I don't think it's safe, and I'll have to keep repeating it every time I think about a net worth lead. So I finally remember.
That Prophet is all RRL. Having a great time on that Prophet. Like, where's he getting the farm from?
Just being left by himself. He's going for the shard next. Well...
The big kill. Another one. Big kill.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Dead.
Are scanning.
Sorry, dropped for a second.
Yeah. So, yeah, as you said, you know, this game's gonna be back and forth. They just lost hero, but Sven farming underneath the vision. Just picked up a BKB, disassembled that Echo Saber, Horn Toss.
Yeah, Global Silence, though, coming through Snowball. That's on to Jenkins, and with the Walrus Punch, the right clicks, and the Arcane Curse, but Argus, he still wants to chase. He wants to get this kill on to Jenkins, and... well, Jenkins able to run away.
Quick in and out. Global Silence used. Silencer still getting 20 intelligence this game. He's been part of 15 out of 20 kills so far, holding on to Ghost Scepter. Let's see, another smoke from Far Studios.
Radiant structures are fortified.
And they're really trying to put the pressure on. They still need to get a tier 1 over mid. Roche up in 10 seconds, too. With the way we've seen Roche's go, I mean, this is a little worrying if the next one goes uncontested again.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
This is the second one. Shard, Aegis. Like, that Prophet already picked up the shard, so did Mars, so... two of the best shards, at least on Radiant side, are already picked up. I would like... Sven's shard, not too bad for a support, I would say. So, because it's undispellable, you get some extra armor against Phantom Assassin, that's always going to be good. Now, Fortis J going into Ags, while the rest of the Radiant team, another NA team, will finish off the Roche.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So, Aegis and Shard for him.
Your shard has fallen to the Radiant.
And that is going to be
Bottom tower is under attack.
Shard for Argus. Yeah, that extra Warcry armor.
Yeah, I mean, the Tusk Shard is not too bad, but seems like they're not going to prioritize, and you don't want to give it to 5 Silencer. He doesn't get many right clicks going anyway in a fight. Hook, Sonic misses.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Needs to be landing more of those.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So a long time to utilize this Aegis. And let's see what they can do now that Sven's got this second life. Right now he's just farming, going
Radiant's bottom
into the
tower is
Orchid.
under attack.
Let's see as time goes by. What do you need here if you're Fart Studios? Like, what's the big item timing for you?
Aghanim Scepter on Phantom Assassin about to be finished. Like maybe Podge with the save. He's about to finish off his shard. Pango going into Bastard next, so these items could be lined up in the next couple of minutes. I also wouldn't mind seeing Aeon Disc on Pangolier just to be able to get his spells off in a fight. Because, like, even if you have Yule Scepter to dispel things, they can still catch you once you go down. Argus, rest of the team, or at least half of the team, is behind him. So this is a very tricky one if Fart Studios wants to engage. And he's gonna be TPing top. He's like, I'll try to find something. Sonic is there. So let's see Sven, one blink, and he's gonna drop 4 hits. Even without using his ulti. He's a bit low on mana. What is he going for next? It's just gonna be that Orchid upgrade, the Bloodthorn, which does give him evasion against Phantom Assassin, and also a bit more like solo kill threat on some of these heroes that do push the side lanes, and we see them like even overextend, so... Let's see the siege. This is not gonna be a slow siege. That Prophet just hit level 18 from this creep wave, so that means 3 points in Exo. They should use it, like they should go for the high ground.
Forcing a fight, you know, you've got that second life on the Sven. Killing him once is hard, but killing him a second time feels impossible unless they catch him all by himself completely.
Precious bounty.
They scanned and they caught Phantom Assassin illusions. So
killed him. Killed the illusions. Got him. I mean, well done. No, what are you feeling about this PA build? Like, no Deso completely.
it's one of the worst ones I've seen, especially for a game like this. It just like doesn't synergize. Like this Manta style into Diffusal Blade. They got him.
We're back. BKB, Arena, Spear. Ush surviving. RRL is here. Argus comes in, and, well, they're never going to kill off Ush. He's able to walk away. Skewer, up onto the cliff. I'll be able to get down in a second with the Blink Snowball and the God's Rebuke. Hook actually lands, but he's already dead. So they get the kill onto this Mag, and he's dead with no buyback.
RRL thinking about getting in with that Exo. Hook doesn't connect. They
really
seem to be like really worried about going for the high ground. I can't really blame them, but you're now holding on to Aegis because you're playing into Hook, Rubik's Lift, and Skewer, so you could potentially end up in Fountain. Not even kidding, if the execution is proper.
It's got to be perfect execution. May I say, Div 1 proper. Feels like it could get rough, but Aegis only up for 40 more seconds, so I don't know if another NA team are really going to press their luck too much. Not looking like they will at the moment.
Time to farm, time to hit some creeps. I mean, Sven's not gonna get any bigger. He can have, like, disassemble Mask of Madness, turn that into whatever he feels it's necessary in this one, whether that's satanic or, like, we've even seen, like, Sven's pick up Butterfly in certain matchups against these, like, heavy right-click heroes, but...
Dismember, Phantom Knives, and get a kill on Ush. Ooh. And can they get anything more from this? Still an Arcane Curse. Stifling Dagger pushing Argus away. Hook lands. BKB comes out as he's getting hooked over, and he'll free-shot Sonic. They're going to go the other way. The RP, though, from Jenkins. Can they get anything out of this one? Arena's down, and it's only locking up Jenkins. But on the run is this Phantom Assassin of Fart SJ. They've got the Ghost touching, but he's alive with 45 health.
Oh, he gets the bash as well.
Oh my, they're gonna go after I Annihilate. They'll get the kill onto the Pangolier. Somehow FSJ is gonna survive.
Oh, Nusham will TP out. He knows the spot, but they caught a glimpse of him. 3 pings immediately. No Exo running anymore. Sven, no ulti, will pop a glyph. Some of these fights do get very chaotic Ush gets caught, buys back immediately, lands a good arena to stop damage from Phantom Assassin getting in there, but also this Sven, like, it's just a fight where he pops the BKB, he destroys Pudge in 2 or 3 hits and then starts chasing you. It's like one of the most satisfying sounds. He needs to be careful, however. No BKB for 25.
So, as we get later and later into this game, it just feels like FSJ does not have all the tools he needs to get these kills. Phantom Knives, Ghost Scepter. Last word, but Manta used. Spear. Stolen by Nusham. RL, silence on it to these heroes. Sonic can't throw a hook from the high ground. Argus is going to spot him. Stormhammer. Argus has got strength, but he's not even going to use it.
Not on Pudge. This is 5 Pudge. He learned his lesson last time around. Roshan could respawn in 50 seconds, and Exo's back online in 40. If they don't want to risk anything, they should just wait for Roche, but knowing how they play, they don't give a damn. I feel like they're just gonna try to go for the high ground. Phantom Assassin, buying some time, cutting the creep wave with illusions on a mid lane. Not very effective, but still trying to delay as much as possible, try to get to his next item timing. It seems like they know, at least. Trying to guess where Phantom Assassin is. Almost got her.
Yay. Moving forward, going Basher again, and guess we'll see if FSJ can finish that. When's Roche going to be up? Here's the timing. 50 seconds, so not that long. Gonna be interesting who can contest this. Timings don't exactly look amazing here for Fart Studios to get over, but they've got 30 seconds to go, and in a 5v5, it might be difficult for Fart Studios to lock it down as we've seen prior.
Yeah, problem is they don't have like the spells on other heroes. Sure, you have Manta Style and Phantom Assassins to remove the global Yule Scepter on Pang. I'm not sure how comfortable he feels using that for 2.5 seconds, then try to roll in, then you like have a cast time, like transformation time of 1.2 seconds. So it feels like really bad. It feels like half of the one was already wasted. Sven just gets in and gets stuff done.
God Strength immediately in, take them both out, seal the deal there with 2 kills, and yeah, cheer it up more.
Someone should scout it out. They do have this damage on Sven for another 10-15 seconds, and yeah, the Bloodthorn, look at it go. So it's gonna be a refresher. They could give that to RRL, or they could give it to Ush. Even Sven can hold it, so seems like nobody wanted it at the start. RRL will be the one holding it for now.
So, holding on to it, and Aegis 16k lead, and I'll say it again, doesn't matter what the net worth number is. We'll find out if another
I
NA
don't
team...
think this one is throwable. I don't think they're gonna be able to do it. However,
spicy
again,
words, Lacoste. I'm just saying, there was literally a video to start this game about how not to throw and how they are a newer team and they have tendencies to do so.
listen.
I'm just saying.
Listen here. So
Yeah.
Rubik
Listen here, punk. Yeah,
steals spear. So now you have spear, lift, hook, and skewer plus horn toss. So if there's a way to come back into the game, like the only hero you're missing pretty much is Tiny, to have like the 5 heroes that can do whatever the hell they want, like reposition you. But in terms of the execution, we still have to see it.
Will we see it? Arch Studios top. Just trying to hold on to everything. $17k lead, high ground defense. Can they make it?
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
No go.
Yeah, they're not forcing it just yet. What exactly are they waiting for? Satanic on Sven? Like, you've got Aegis, you have...
They're looking for an opening.
Bloodthorn?
They want to see maybe Fart Studios. They make a mistake. They get outside of the base. They get a pick off. One of those heroes that could reposition you, and then you try to take a fight. But
Right.
seems like Fart Studios, they've been in the base for a very long time. You can also like siege with the Exo, but yeah, Skewer,
Dire's bottom
Horn Toss,
tower has fallen.
powerful combo. Let's see if this is the one. It seems like this is gonna be it. RRL,
Strength.
Exo, Glyph Pop, time to go.
Here's the Exo, Rolling Thunder. Oh, just blinking as the hook kind of looked like it made contact, but now Rolling Thunder. Horn Toss, but misses the Skewer. Telekinesis, now they've got the arena down. And Pudge trying to help out there with that shard, but and they even keep these heroes alive. Sonic's gonna die. He'll buy back immediately. They've got FSJ in some trouble to cleave. The God Strength, the damage. Jenkins gone, Newsham gone, all buying back. Oh, the Skewer, not really working there, but telekinesis.
BKB.
Still trying to get him in, and well, they've got the Aegis out of his hands. Can they skewer him in once again? Oh, the timing! And, oh, they've done it. All right, well, Sven's dead again. No buyback.
He got the
all I
kick.
need.
Like this is the best spell you can get. Like it just gets ridiculous. Arcane
Now they get
Supremacy
Feeling.
plus Lens.
Now they get Ush.
Never
Oh,
mind. This is
dear.
it. This is the start of the comeback. Trust me.
Oh, dear.
Like they needed to use what 1, 2, 3, 4 buybacks, but this is it. Stolen kick plus like even a force staff can be used to push them further into the base. Let's see how Radiant team, another NA team, is gonna respond to this one. It's Divine Rapier time, I think, for Phantom Assassin. It's time to buy it. This is that type of a game. Not a BKB. Come on, you didn't want to have BKB for 40 minutes. You don't want to have it now.
Was buying the Ags on Tusk the mistake?
Sometimes it does feel like it if Rubik steals it, but maybe there was a better option. Something like a Lotus Orb, I wouldn't mind seeing that.
It feels like it might have been the mistake.
Radiant structures are fortified.
I'm not sure. It could be a problem. Roche not up for another 3 minutes, though.
I mean,
At
if
least
they...
there's no Aegis in the hands of Fart Studios.
Yeah, if another NA team manages to get a kill or two on the heroes that don't have buybacks, then their damage output is going to be pretty limited. So they decided to go all in on Fart Studios. They bought back on 4 heroes, so that's going to be huge issue for the next one. I think it's time to go. Like, even before the Roche spawns, it's a full 3 minutes. I think it's time to try to go, make something happen, smoke play, get a pick off, and then use Exo. And at least they're gonna smoke, but in terms of finding the kills, let's see. They're pinging the right spot of the map.
And they do it.
Radiant are standing.
And they do it. That is the question. Can they finish this one off? They have the refresher still? They do. Okay. Trying to get another overwhelming blink. Smoke runs out. Fart Studios do a good job of avoiding that smoke.
I see potentially 3 overwhelming blinks on another NA team. One finished on Swen. Mars going for 1. Same goes for Death Prophet. Potentially 4, 5 with 2 refreshers. Refresher Shard and Refresher on Mars.
Artist J keeping back. Jenkins, though. Oh, boy. Skewer, luckily, he's got that extra range, and he'll be able to
Got it.
get out. Really testing the waters, though. Making things very, very dangerous.
There's the kick.
Walrus kick and snowball, but telekinesis throws himself all the way back. Oh no, Jenkins! He was right onto the snowball, got stunned, and now needs to run. Exorcism was popped, Rolling Thunder controlling the Tusk. What did he steal this time? RP comes out on an RRL.
Ooh, doesn't connect
now
on
they're
any
going
of the
in for more.
trees.
Jenkins gonna die here. They look over at FSJ. They've got the arena down. They'll get the kill on Annihilate. FSJ is gonna pop that BKB and Phantom Strike back a little bit. The buyback comes out from Annihilate. And, well,
That's a good
Exo's
start.
still running. Oh, silence. And Annihilate hit with the Storm Hammer, but Yule's up into the air. Stifling Dagger. Shield crash over the shards. Go back to the tier 3, back to the mid-set of racks, but no more Exo.
No more shenanigans. I mean, they still have enough damage to take down these barracks, and Refresher has been used.
Hook missing. Blink forward, and he is going to throw the spear out. That hits 2 heroes, but doesn't connect to anything. Annihilate with that Stormcrafter. Trying to survive there. Swashbuckle, Phantom Knives, Spear into the base. Not going to matter. Dies at the end.
Buyback. All right.
Buyback on the Tusk, and
This is
Argus
the
now Rolling Thunder
last
once
barracks.
again.
Where's the damage?
Stifling
Sven
Dagger,
going in.
but BKB, Annihilate has to roll away. The fear from the Spirit Siphon. FSJ runs, and that's going to be Megas. Still, trying to find the Death Prophet, Fan of Knives, Spear, and another one. Now, do they have the connection to get the kill here on a RRL? FSJ is in too far. Walrus Punch gets the kill onto the Phantom Assassin with 2 minutes dead on the PA. That's looking like that's going to be it here for Fart Studios. Looks
they
like
can
they're
still
out of
defend.
gas.
Like they can still defend. This is where they are the strongest, where you're trying to go and you're trying to hit the throne, and you are closest to base. Like every single one of their spells can reach. Oh, another kick. Let's see what he stole. Just a snowball for now.
Yeah, but Snowball onto the Warden who did buy back. Are they out of gas, or are they just sealed up for a moment?
They're going to go
Let
for
that
Roche.
gas out.
Next Roche will respawn in a couple of seconds, but let's see. This is a very risky move. Silencer with the Refresher. Mars, Refresher on cooldown for 50. Sven, no BKB for 20, but let's see if they can find Jenkins. He does have E on disc available.
Blink in, Argus, Storm Hammer, Arena down. And they've got the Spear. The RP, though, Jenkins silenced. Aeon Disc, Rolling Thunder coming through. Another global silence, so these heroes can't do anything.
And another
we
one.
get another global silence, so Jenkins, Sonic, they'll fall. Down goes Nusham. Annihilate's going to try and run back. They've got this Exo going. Storm Hammer and the right-click damage onto the Tier 4 towers. They'll call GG, and another NA team has beat Fort Studios.
Yeah, this was one of those that they just couldn't fight back. Jenkins was on top of the network from the start, decided to play with the Phantom.